name is Juliet Cesario. I play Miyuki in You're Under Arrest. I live in Wilmington right now, but I'm originally from out west, from Phoenix, Arizona, and I lived in Los Angeles for a long time. And then I went to New York for a while and kind of came here the opposite way of most people. I studied in college. I majored in theater performance in college, and then I studied with a lot of different coaches in Los Angeles and New York, and did a lot of different things with them in film work and theater. So yeah, I feel like it's something you just continue to do all the time. Well, I started out doing theater, so I've done a lot of theater, and I still continue to do a lot of theater here in Wilmington, which is a lot of fun. We have a really thriving art scene, as you guys probably know. But I also have done quite a bit of film and TV work, like Dawson's Creek and the movie Bruno with Shirley MacLaine. I worked on American Gothic. I used to work on, for a couple years, I was a regular extra on Star Trek Next Generation when I first started out. So that was a great experience. I learned a lot about being on a set at that point. So I've done a little bit of everything. The first lead role in voice acting I ever did was Belldandy in Oh My Goddess, which I did here with AnimEigo in Wilmington. And Crusher Joe, I played Alphen. This is actually my 12th role. Miyuki's my 12th role, so I've done quite a bit between here and there, and it's been so much fun. It's been the best acting work I can find. No, though I did just get to sing the song. There's a great song, the beer drinking song at the wedding with Nakajima's dad and Senna, so that was super fun. I talked my way into that one. I was like, let me sing, please. So that was great, but no, I've been so busy with Miyuki that it's really all I've had time for.
That's a great song, I love it.
Isn't it great? I know, I think it's super cool. I auditioned for it, yeah, I know. Actually, the girl who originated the role, Joanne Lozado, is a really good friend of mine, and it's because of her, she's the one who gave me the number for Coastal Recording Studio that got me into the audition for Oh My Goddess. So I feel really lucky to be playing this role, and she's such a good friend. And I was such a big fan of her work in the first four that I was disappointed that she didn't get to come back and do it because she's so great. But I'm really grateful to her and just try to follow in her footsteps as best as I can. She's super smart. She's beautiful. She's kind and generous. I love her loyalty. She's so loyal to her friends, and Natsumi. I mean, they're so tight. I really love that. The way she works in a team, and I love how intelligent she is, and how she's always able to come up with a plan to get him out of trouble. Or she can work on cars. She can hack into computers. She can do just about anything. I think she's a great character to get to play. She's so much fun. And that's what I have to say. If there's anything that I think Miyuki should be stronger at, 'cause she's such a strong personality, she's so good at almost everything. She needs to be a little more forceful in her personal life. I'm like, when is she going to tell him? Because it's obvious that she's got a really sweet spot for Nakajima. I do feel like I get to bring a lot of myself to her, which is a lot of fun.
Are you an auto mechanic?
I wish I was. I can change my oil, though. I'm excellent at that. And I can check email. I'm a little good at surfing the web, but I'm not much past that. But her loyalty with her friends, friends and family. Her friends are her family, and that means everything to her. So I think I can relate in that way. I have a very, very tight circle of friends that are very important to me, and so I can relate to that aspect of her character very much. I think Aoi is a great character. She's very unique for any animation or even film or TV. She's very unique. I love that character, and I think Amy Tipton does an awesome job with it. So I always love to see what's going to happen with her next. And Yoriko, I think she's great. She's the great little spunky friend that you can always count on to keep things crazy and spiced up. They're all a lot of fun characters in the show. As an actor's point of view, my favorite scenes to do are all the scenes in the car with Natsumi. When the two of us are in the car and we're chasing some bad guys, or we have to kick in the turbo or the extra power boost. I think those scenes are really great. It's fun because you get to put yourself in that action as if it was really happening, and get to do stuff that you wouldn't normally ever get to do in real life. So that's fun. And I didn't get to say back character-wise. Of course, one of the characters I super love is Strike Man. I just think he's so funny. I think he's awesome. At times in other shows that I've done, I've gotten to work with maybe one other actor. For Oh My Goddess, Scott Simpson and I got to do a couple scenes together where we had to overlap a lot of the dialogue, so that was super fun. But otherwise, it's just me by myself in the studio there with Scott Houle, and it's really fun just to be in there with the headphones on and just hear Scott, and then you have the screen there, and you get really involved. But because I know most of the other actors from working in theater or film in town, it's great because I feel like I do get to work with them. I feel like we have this ensemble relationship, and I get to hear what they're doing and work off of that. Or that's why it's always fun to go in after they're already in there. Sometimes I do, sometimes I'll go in first. It goes both ways. But I've worked with most of them on the stage, and actually Tamra Burnham and I have actually done a movie together where we got to play ER nurses in a movie Shirley MacLaine directed. So it's really fun because you get to work together like in that capacity, and then just work vocally together in the studio. And so I feel like I'm able to imagine them. Still feel like I work with them. They are just, they're the best. They are so much fun to work with, and that's why I've been working there for as long as I have, and I feel so fortunate to be able to work with them. He's so good at what he does. I think he's such an artistic genius, and that he just makes my job easier. I just trust him implicitly to tell me what the big picture looks like and where I fit in, and so it's great to hear him in my headphones, and he'll just guide me along. So that's one of the best parts and why I enjoy doing it so much is that relationship between the director and the actor. And I think he's really great at it, so we have fun. Just that I'm so glad that they're watching, and that I hope that they get to enjoy what I do.